Hi everyone, I'm Kayla Murdoch, and I will be analyzing how the thumbprint of Mukhtar uses the thumbprint as a powerful symbol of both oppression and empowerment, and how this single image represents two very different realities, one in which literacy is used to control and silence, and another in which literacy becomes a tool of freedom and resistance. Mukhtar's forced thumbprint in the monologue represents her lack of literacy and control of her own narrative. When she goes to file charges against her rapist, the police dismiss her and make her sign an unknown statement using only her thumb. Because she cannot read, she has no way of knowing what has been written, and this moment highlights how illiteracy can become a tool of oppression and how a lack of education can be used to silence and disempower victims. I included the whole quote here, but the part I'm focusing on is I have no idea what statement will appear above that signature. And this moment is devastating because it highlights how illiteracy strips people of control over their own lives, and how the police manipulate Mai because they know she cannot read what she is signing. And this is a powerful example of how a lack of education can be used as a weapon to silence marginalized voices, particularly women in oppressive systems. But the monologue also transforms the thumbprint into a symbol of resistance, and after her case gains global attention, she uses her settlement money to actually open up a school for girls, determined to give them the education she never had. And she even becomes a student herself, learning to write her own name instead of signing with a thumbprint. Second quote I chose is, "Never, never will I need to use my thumb to sign my name on my homework or on anything." And this moment represents her reclaiming power through literacy and how education becomes a form of self-defense and a way to protect future generations from the same injustice. And this is a complete reversal of her earlier experience, and the thumbprint no longer represents oppression, it now represents her refusal to remain powerless. And what makes this moment so effective is that the monologue shows us why literacy is about more than just reading and writing. Literacy is about human right, because without it, people can be manipulated, silenced, and denied basic protections under law. And Mukhtar's story proves that literacy is not just about knowledge, it's about agency. It is about the ability to control your own story, to advocate for yourself, and to fight against injustice. So a key takeaway is literacy is more than knowledge, it's power. And the monologue uses the thumbprint to illustrate how literacy is deeply connected to human rights. And it shows that without the ability to read and write, people can be manipulated, silenced, and controlled, but with literacy, they can advocate for themselves and for others. Thank you.